Good morning. Welcome to my silly little stream. This stream isn't for everybody, but it is for some people. I know we're just sitting here looking at the woods, but there's other times people go live and they just have their thumbnail up. So I wish I could figure out how to have my thumbnail up right now that I put the fairy there, the sprite, because it's really an interesting picture of that little sprite fairy folklore. Meeps! Meeps Music and Cover Songs. I was talking about you yesterday after I left Just Me's stream. I was happy to have met you. My stream can be boring at times. A lot of people say, oh, she talks about the clouds and the weather and the sunshine and lollipops and rainbows, but I do, you know, I do. Try to give a positive outlook to people. And a lot of channels, they want to have drama. And they want to have drama. And when I talked about you, I said, the guy's from the, he has an English accent. And the person I was talking to said, is it Meeps? And I said, yeah, that's him. So he knew right away who I was talking about. I said, he plays the guitar. He's really intelligent. And he knew who I was talking about because he knows Just Me. I had a really good time in her stream the other day. Really good conversation. Yeah, yeah, right. YouTube famous. A whole 2 people in here. I don't have to reach a huge audience. And I haven't been doing a regular live stream. So the people that I had built up haven't got used to coming back while I live stream. So whatever. I'm not in it for the numbers. I'm just here for the fun. Meeps, as I was saying, I was married to a music savant. He auditioned for the Japanese Symphony Orchestra when he was 13. D1, great, welcome. Now he could play any instrument. We had a full set of drums in our living room when I get up in the morning to go to work. He'd be on there playing music for me and everything else. I miss him dearly, but hello. Movie Buff, good morning. I put that little fairy icon as my thumbnail this morning. Yeah, we're looking at my daughter's backyards. The woods has encroached on her lawn, so there's not as much to see, but welcome. Welcome. Yeah, it's been a while. He's been gone for like 26 years, you know, but I have a lot of good memories with him. And some not as good, but the grapevine overtook your holly tree. Yeah, well, her morning glory is vining up around her bamboo. It's looking really nice right now. Are you getting some stuff done today, Movie Buff? Movie Buff. Meet Meeps. I don't know if you've met him before, but he's really a good guy. I met him on Just Me's channel. He's a new member to my community. and I appreciate him being here. Mama Ricky, there he is, sending me lots of hearts and love. Mama Ricky, I'm working on my anxiety and my personality situation daily. And my anxiety, my therapist has given me 4 mantras to use, and to use them several times a day so I can change my outlook. Eventually, I plan to do an anxiety stream, because I've noticed in a lot of these streams I've been in the last couple weeks, a lot of people are going through anxiety. A lot of people have a tremendous amount of anxiety, especially with what's going on in the world. We need more positive energy. We need to learn how to back our anxiety down so it doesn't. Oh, here comes Pete. Hey, Pete. She rescued this cat, and he decided to be an indoor-outdoor cat. That's a good thing to see. Another YouTuber commented on how boring that I comment on the cloud and the shape of the cloud, and all had try to be a Debbie Downer about my channel. And it's like, look, dude, you don't have to be there. If my channel is boring you and you're not interested, move on. Move to another stream. There's plenty of opportunities on other channels to drag them down. You know, go where you need to go. I'm not holding you here. You're not a hostage. Right, that's what it's about. You know, I'm old hippie at heart. I don't believe in hate. Hate's too strong a word for this world. There's too much hate. We really need to love everyone. We're all human. You know, we are. Life's too short. And then you turn around and your moment's up. It happens suddenly. I just got back from Ohio. My niece passed away, and they're going through a lot of grief. She left behind a 16-year-old and an 18-year-old boy. This week they've been cleaning out the apartment. They're going through a lot, you know, and their whole life has changed in an instant. So love who you can. Hold your loved ones dearly. Let them know daily. We don't know what tomorrow brings. We just don't. This particular channel that I want to talk about for a minute, because they tried to get me to come up on their panel last night, and there was 5 men, and I said, oh, that'll be 5 dicks and a chick. And they were very rude to try to convince me to come on the channel. They called me the CUN word. Get up here and come on our panel and talk to us. I was like, why would I want to when you disrespected me like that? That's not how men should talk to women. If they want me to come up on their panel, really? Your rudeness? Excuse me? No, thank you. No, thank you. I choose not to. I'll just kind of stay down here and be a kind troll in your channel and give you some kindness. No matter if you want to be about negativity and call people whatever you want to do and rip them apart, I'm here to be a kind troll. Good morning, Christy. I was hoping when I started this live stream that you would be here. Christy, I saw you in Iron Dogs and I miss you. And I haven't been on YouTube a lot, and I'm glad you're here, Christy, this morning. I really am. Yeah, that cat is Pete. She rescued 3 little kittens from next door. They were getting in the man's engine, and she was trying to find them homes, and she ended up keeping 2 of them. So she's got Pete and Tucker. And they decided to go back outside, but she's had them vaccinated, cared for, done all the maintenance on them, and they go inside and outside now. So, yeah. She works at a vet's hospital. She wants to save every animal she can. If she had to, she'd own them all. Hello, Mrs. Bone. Exactly. Exactly. And then they timed me out because they said, "Bitch, you didn't get up here fast enough. You're going to time you out." And they started laughing. I was like, why am I even staying in here? So I chose to stay in there to kill him with kindness. I said, if you ask nicely and politely, because they were asking another girl to come up, and they accused her of being this person that she's not, and they had no clue what this lady looks like, and they were trying to coach her up there too. If you were kinder and nicer, you wouldn't have it where women didn't want to come up on your stream. Flowers. Thank you, Christy. So, Christy, I do have a plan for my channel. I want to do a thing on anxiety. Some things to use when your anxiety is coming up to help back it down so it's not as severe. Eventually, that's in the works. Might take me a while to get there, but I plan on doing that. They were up there bullying and being disrespectful. And they had a man up there that was a black man and he was gay. And they were using him for views. And they were calling him, and the poor guy didn't even understand. They were poking fun at him. And he was just rolling with it as he was trying to be part of the group. But they were using him and mocking him at the same time. It was terrible. Right, Christy. Small steps. Small steps. And there's 4 things to say, but I don't want to get into it in this particular stream because I'm going to label it anxiety. And one of it is, may I be safe, may I be healthy, may I be happy, and may I be at ease. And may I be at ease. And you say that every day, supposedly for a while, and it'll help us to have compassion for ourselves. I do. Oh, Meeps, I do. Magnesium, I do. And Meeps, they have that Dr. Teal's Epsom salts that have lavender and other scents in it. Ooh, yes. With some aroma candles. So nice. And I have a friend, Sherry Kay, that's helped me eat healthier. Ginger for my bones, ginger, the cinnamon. What's that other one? That's not cumin. It is shoot. It smells like dirt. Turmeric. Turmeric in my diet. She's given me some dietary changes to make, so I'm healthier, more holistically. Oh, magnesium. Yes. Yeah, that has to do with neurology, right? That's where the brain, what is it? That's the parasympathetic nervous system and the sympathetic nervous system for your muscles. It takes magnesium for your muscles. And when we're anxiety, we have our muscles tense. So that would make very good sense there. Good information. Mrs. Bone. I believe it. I believe it. With the way society is and what we've done to our food and the way we've reprogrammed our food sources, we're not getting the proper nutrients out of our food that we need, which is causing a mass health problem in the world. But we can't fix it overnight. We didn't get this way overnight. Only a shower. Mrs. Bone, if you only have a shower, what I've done is soak a towel wring it out in the Epsom salt and apply it like that on my body, like a damp. I mean, it's not as effective. If you have a shower that you could put a chair in, uh, um, Meeps, maybe you have a better suggestion for that if she doesn't have a shower. I know I soak my feet in the Epsom salt bath with your nerves. In no way am I a doctor. In no way am I a therapist. In no way am I knowledgeable on as much as I'd like to be. I have room for growth and learning. I can learn something every day. Mrs. Bone, do you have another name? I don't recognize you ever being here in my channel. If you don't mind, how did you find my channel? We pull a lot of toxins into our body through our feet. You should never wash from the ankles down, your feet with the same washcloth because you're pulling toxins into your body. That should be used with a different washcloth, towel, sponge, whatever you use, separately. I love the sound of the bugs out here that it makes. I do point out shit like that, random shit throughout my stream. The towel idea, yes. The towel can get kind of wet, so you have to wring it enough, but if you put enough Epsom salt in your basin, like a sink basin, put it on a little stronger and just lay that towel across your back, your knees, your legs. My knees tend to have a lot of pain in them. Oh, isn't DMSO, was that horse liniment they used to use? Okay, Christy, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, well, Mrs. Bone, it's been a while since I've done a live stream. I was real gung-ho about 3 years ago to get monetized, and I've really slowed down. You know, I kind of backed off. I'm not that crazy now about having to be monetized and getting my watch hours and getting like 20. I don't think I want more than 10 or 15 people in the room, because then I can't talk to everybody and meet them and greet them and have a conversation. Then it becomes it's about me and not about us as a group. I kind of like it smaller. Use with caution. Multiplication video. Huh. I'm gonna have to check it out. It's so hard to go back to people's channels now and find them again, the way YouTube has done since they took our 3 dots away. It's a lot more challenging to find the people to check out your content and see what your channel's about and have your bell on when you go live and all that fun technical stuff. Somebody said they saw your multiplication video. Maybe it's the wrong Mrs. Bone. Hello, Lolly Cunningham. Lolly! Lolly Cunningham. I know you from Dr. Fish's channel. You were on vacation, and I saw you in Dr. Fish's channel. You go to Maribel and Dr. Fish a lot. Welcome. Yes. Good to have you here, Lolly. I like your name. Is that like short for something? Or is that your actual name? I know YouTube is all this, you can't really tell people, but I'm just curious. To make your name clickable, yeah. I think a lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, lollipop. Our comments are turned off. Yeah, that's what I thought. I remember that a long time ago. People were buying it by the jugfuls, and they were right, and it's got a real distinct smell to it. It was the horse liniment they used to put on the horses to help them with their pain for racing. Way back. Use with caution. Okay. Shauna Bates, thank you for being here, Shauna. Good morning, my dear. I am back in North Carolina. I didn't go back to the speakeasy. It just, there was too much going on with the family. I hope your husband's doing better, dear. Lorraine, be called Lolly. My sister's name was Virginia, and we called her Ginger, but she hated to be called Ginny. It drove her nuts. So everybody called her Ginger. Good. I'm glad. I haven't seen Cassandra around or nothing lately. There goes a really pretty yellow butterfly. I think it was a swallowtail. So, I got a lot to do today. My plan is I'm going to do my kitchen, floors today, cabinets, cupboards, get some kitchen work done. In the kitchen, I had a sink clog up, so the dishes took a little turn. Get that all back in shape. I've got my grandkids over here at my daughter's house. I got to keep them on task. They're teenagers. They'll go sneak back in their room and hide out for the day. So yeah, I live a whole 5 speed bumps away. I come over here, get them geared up, make sure they got their breakfast, and go back home. There he goes. That's a cool. He's. There must be more than one. Yellowtail. We did a butterfly. Yeah, that's really not cleaning the kitchen, but I'm gonna put on some music, some rock and roll. Put on my rock and roll dance shoes and rock and roll in the kitchen. I'm gonna sing like I got the best voice in the whole wide world, and whistle as we work. I don't whistle well. My whistle is broken. I was born with a broken whistle. That's the extent of what's free and easy to install. I'm going to have to look and see what you're talking about. On the cover of the Rolling Stones, Rolling Stones. Gonna buy 5 copies for my mother. My horse is a little throat. My throat is a little horse. No, my throat is not a little horse, but oh, Carolyn, you're too funny. That's one thing I do credit myself for. I am funny. I love humor. It lightens things. It makes life easier. Lolly, I'm trying to go back and see what you were referring to. but I don't see it. I don't see it, Lolly. My apologies. I missed a beat because I send a ramble, and then I get off on 5 other subjects and turn around and go back to the original subject. Eventually, I'm going to get StreamYards and have somebody come up on panel, so it'll be a little easier for me. And I'm in no hurry. That's not a race. I have been saving turtles, though. For some reason, I think I'm on turtle number 11, the painted box turtle in the roads right now. And turtle number 11 a couple days ago, but a fellow in front and behind me jumped out of his vehicle and ran around my car and grabbed the turtle and took him across the road, because I like to do a little video of it. So he saved the turtle for me. I didn't have to get out of my car and risk being snapped up for roadkill. As I laugh, that's not funny. As long as a gnat or a fly doesn't land in my coffee, because I don't have the lid on it this morning, life will be beautiful. Very good coffee this morning. My daughter has the fancy coffee. I'm Folgers. Coffee in my cup. Oh, you went to someone else's channel, D1? It happens a lot now, D1. Hope I'm not getting your name wrong. It happens that we end up in a channel and we go to find the person that we've met in somebody's stream and we click on the wrong one because we don't know. And it's hard to know. And a lot of these trolls will go grab up somebody else's name and make false accounts, so you never know if you're getting the right person or not. What's your dog's name? I lost my dog about a year ago. A few years before that, my son went and got me 2 cats. I've learned to love my cats, Simon and Schuster. I really have become a cat woman as well. I didn't think I liked cats as much. Right? They do. That's just a lot more work for the YouTube people to do, since they took those 3 dots away in order to grow the right way. My dog's name was Sensa because she was sensitive. So my son took me to the animal shelter, had me pick out a cat, and then he said, Mom, you have to have 2 cats because they, whatever. And then he paid it forward for 2 more cats to get out of jail free if somebody came to the shelter and wanted those 2 cats. So, all right, Sensa. Sensitive. She was named Sissy when I got her, and she wasn't a sissy. She was just scared. She had a lot of anxiety. She was an very abused dog. She would cower and was very timid. But when I called her Sensa, she perked up and wagged her tail. Eventually I'll have another dog when the time is right. You got her from the animal shelter, that's cool. The rescues and the animal shelters, that's the way to go. Like I said, my daughter works for a veterinary care. She's been in vet care for a lot of years. And they do a lot of rescuing. Just didn't suit her, yep. Yeah, the cat I got that I rescued, they said the cat's name was Gobbles, and they said this cat loved its belly rubbed. Well, I've had this cat now for 3 years, and I named him Simon. Simon does not like his belly rubbed. He can't hardly stand it. He prefers to be on the back of his tail and his head and under his chin. And he gives me love bites and nibbles. And I don't know why the hell they named him Gobbles. They might have got him around Thanksgiving or whatever. But the name did not suit the cat. So, you got to do what you got to do. A do, a diddy diddy dum diddy do. I break out in song on this channel often. If you've been here, you know me. That's just how I roll. That being said, I really appreciate the 10 people here. And the next 3 minutes, I'm going to wrap it up because I do have a busy day ahead of me. And I need to embrace the day and get on with some other stuff. Chihuahua, Bella. We have a Chihuahua here named Lily Bell, and they call her Bell Bell. Lily Bell was a rescue from down the road. And then they came down the road again and knocked at my daughter's door and said, will you take this puppy too? She's crying for her sister. So my daughter did. And she has Lily Bell, Bandit, and Nico. Yes, Lolly. Thank you for stopping in, Lolly. It's good to see you. Good to see you. I want everybody to have a good day. Embrace positivity. Don't let the hate creep in. Don't absorb the negative things people want to throw your way. Kill them with kindness and love. You know, don't take on what they want to put on you. We don't have to. We choose to filter that out. DS Miracle Healer. Okay. Thanks for having that. I do go back and rewatch my streams and rewatch my chat so I can get information on there. Right. It does. But it is an energy drain. It can be really draining on the physical, mental well-being of others when they try to sling their arrows at you, you know, and give you the hate. Put on my shield and give them a Care Bear stare. Okay, I'm going to end the stream. I usually end it with saying over and out, 10-4 good buddies, pressing the X and ending the stream. Till next time, thanks for being here.